Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Korah Collegiate for our first of two matchups featuring the Korah Colts and the White Pines Wolverines. This is the Algoma Thunderbird Athletics Sault Ste. Marie High School Game of the Week. Today's matchup is featuring the undefeated Korah Colts and the winless White Pines Wolverines. Both these teams will continue to attempt to improve on their, improve on their season so far. They did have the Christmas break not that long ago, so both teams are getting into the groove back into the season and preparing for the playoffs. And nice pass in fast break. In transition, it's Nolan DeLuca to Declan Murdoch, and Declan makes no mistakes. The end one, and he'll go to the line for the extra free throw. So my name is Ryan Lillington. I'm here by myself for the first game, and I'll be joined by Tony Bonifero for the senior game. So I will do both the play-by-play and the color commentary, and looking forward to bringing you some action. It's the first time we've had the opportunity to see these two teams this season. Nice job there, going hard to the bucket. Number 20, Tristan Stadnitsky. It's Korah Colts basketball team loaded with talent, and certainly White Pines has some talent as well. And it's been a tough go for the Wolverines to throughout this season, but one thing that Coach Oliveira is very happy with is that these kids don't quit and they work extremely hard. And certainly some familiar names for me on the floor for both teams, as a lot of them have taken part of the Elite Eight Basketball Academy. And one of those has got the ball now with Declan Murdoch, and he kicks it out to Alex Farrell. And he is the starting point guard for the U15 team that I have the pleasure of coaching. So a lot of these players are very familiar, and Alex is just a fantastic point guard. He's a great leader, does all the little things right for your team. And Stadnitsky is a nice player for White Pines as well, as he goes up strong, just can't get it to go, and Didi will get fouled and go to the line. Had the pleasure of taking three of the players that are on the floor now out of town for some exhibition games in Sudbury, and they all performed extremely well. And Christian Budd, number 2 for White Pines, was a part of that as well. And Christian certainly earned some minutes for the OBL upcoming season with his play this weekend, and just did a nice job overall. And number 16, Nolan Kader, with his first bucket of the ball game. And I know Nolan is an established soccer player in town, and certainly familiar with both of his parents, as I went to high school with the two of them way back in the day. And Nolan's one of the best athletes in the city for his age group, so no surprise seeing him out here on the basketball floor. And ball stolen there by number 10. Ty Turco gets it to Declan Murdoch, and he's not going to miss from there. 2 more for Murdoch. Nice job in transition from Ty Turco, and the lead is extended to 9. Ball out of bounds will be White Pines baseline out of bounds play here. We'll see what Coach Oliveira has drawn up for them. a timeout on the floor.
Ryan, you mentioned Elite 8 basketball. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Elite 8 Basketball Academy is very proud to be sponsoring the both boys and girls basketball here this season once again. And we started a couple years ago with a skills development program, and we were looking to fill the gaps for basketball programming here in Sault Ste. Marie, and we've absolutely done that moving forward. We've got numerous programs on the go right now. We just finished our junior NBA programming for athletes in grades 1 to 5, and just an amazing program designed by Canada Basketball. And this is the first year that we've been affiliated with the Ontario Basketball Association, so our club team programming is also expanded. We've got 4 club team programs right now, looking to add a couple more here in the next few months. And our athletes will be participating in various tournaments that are sanctioned by the OBA, as well as our U15 team that I'll be talking about here throughout this game. They'll be participating in the OBL, so a very exciting time for them. And then the teams will also be playing in the Ontario Cup at season's end. So lots of exciting things happening, and I'll also talk about an exciting program that's going to be starting this Sunday. Farrell gets it to Ty Turco. He's not going to miss from there. 2 more for the Colts. And this well-oiled machine continues to run. And Turco now defending Bud. Grade 9 athlete for White Pines. Looks for an open player. Struggling to get open. Didi Alabi will drive baseline. Kicks it out for the shot. And Gavin Boyer can't get it to fall, but nice drive by number 3. And here comes the Colts. It's DeLuca to Turco. Looks for dribble handoff to Declan, but it was shut down. And now Nolan with the floater. That's one of his strengths, but can't get it to fall. Back come the Wolverines. Staniski now. Alabi drives baseline, kicks it out. Bud now looks to go baseline as well, and ball goes out of bounds. Nice job there by Declan Murdoch. He drives the 45 and goes up strong and does a nice job with the finish. And Declan did a lot of that, especially in the final game this weekend, where he dropped 27 points against Sudbury and probably sprinkled in 6 or 7 threes. So just a great job by Declan. He's such a smart player. He's very cerebral and a great leader, and always knows where to be and does all the little things that you want a basketball player to do. Rebounds well, great passer. Just understands the game at a high level, and no surprise there. Brother Zane Murdoch will be playing later on tonight, and Zane, again, just a fantastic basketball player, and so certainly basketball and volleyball runs in the family genes, and looking forward to see what both of those players have in the future of their basketball careers. Alabi now. He drives, kicks. Pine shot is up. It's long, rebounded there by Boyer. He gets it to Alabi. He's fouled there by Murdoch. Easy call there by the ref. Kirk Reed and Ollie Beato, the basketball referees here today. Colts with a wholesale change of players on the floor. Labby goes up strong. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. And Stadnitsky with a nice rebound. And he puts it in for his second bucket of the ball game. Little DHO to Yaya Bassi, he's up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound picked up by Albury. Back to into the game for the Colts. Isaac Tenalia, he's in the game. Yaya Bassi drops it off to Paxton. And Paxton Brody goes up strong. Another one of the Elite 8 U15 starters, and Paxton's going to be a special player once his high school career is over. And there's Bud with his first two. Brody. Shot is up. And Brett Koski can't get it to fall. Stadnitsky, his shot is up. Spin move, no good. Now Isaac Tenalia looks to drive. Changes his mind, kicks it out to Paxton. He's going to take the three. Boom! He can shoot it. He's a big man that can play all positions. In basketball, we talk about being a global player, and that means being able to play all 5 spots. And Paxton Brody is certainly one of those guys. And he's going to look to continue to improve his post play, and we're going to be using him all over the floor during our OBL season. Isaac Tenalia, number 8 for the Colts, had a very strong weekend as well in Sudbury. And Alabi now. Alabi goes up strong. Nice Euro step. He finishes at the rim. Very smooth bucket by number 5. And Colts have cut the lead to 12. Yaya Bassi now gets it inside. Nobody's guarding Paxton. He's not going to miss from there. An easy 2 for number 12. Kevin Labyrinth in the game. He was being guarded there by Yaya. And Yaya is one of the best defenders in this city, both junior and senior. And had the opportunity to coach Yaya in a number of programs. And if you're not careful around him, he's going to steal it for sure. And there's Paxton Brody with another bucket. And unfortunately for White Pines, they really don't have anyone to defend Paxton on the floor. There's Albury picking it up. Shot is up. Oh, good. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Colts up 24-8. We'll take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors. Northern Sports Excellence, True House Sports Radio, Gen 7 Rankin, Cobb's Bread, Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Boujol, Reliance Home Comfort, Algoma District School Board, the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, the Algoma Thunderbirds Athletics, and Liberty Tax Sault Ste. Marie. And this is actually how we thought this game was gonna go. I mean, the Korah Colts have a very strong team, very well coached, and certainly a tough go for everybody in Sault Ste. Marie. And White Pines is a developmental team, and Coach Oliveira has done a great job. He and his staff have done a great job getting these kids playing at the highest level they can play. And certainly glad to see the Colts not pressing. They are, their full court press is one of the staples and one of the things that they do extremely well. And I think Coach Hill and Coach Tremblay understood the climate of this game and didn't see it being necessary, and certainly a class move by them. And certainly this White Pines team continues to improve, and they're looking for improvement every single game, and they've certainly done that. And they're going to look to improve on their first quarter effort here in the second quarter. Isaac Tenalia now swings it over to Yaya. Yaya. Shot is up. It's short. The foul is going to be called here Number 45, Lane Sayers. Yaya with the finish underneath. On the baseline, out of bounds play. Here comes Bud now. Christian being defended by Isaac. Again, both those players very familiar with each other as they practice against each other all the time. Christian now looking for teammates. Tries to find an open Alabi. Picks it up. He drives. Tries to go strong. He does get fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul committed there by number 5, Brett Koski. And that's the second time now that Alabi's gone to the rim strong. And first time he was rewarded with a bucket. This time he's being rewarded with 2 from the line. First one doesn't go. I'm sure he's going to make the proper adjustments. And this one's going to be pure. Just a little long. Rebounded there. Attempted to be rebounded by Albury, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be White Pines basketball on the sidelines, out of bounds play. Bud now kicks it out to Lambert. Cavan now kicks it out. Cavan, another basketball player that's in a number of Elite Eight basketball programs. During the first 2 years. Love Cavan, and he's certainly someone who loves the game, so glad to see him out there. Stednitsky back in the game for the Wolverines. Labby now being guarded by Koski. He goes strong to the hoop. Can't find anything. And it'll go out of bounds and remain White Pines basketball. Nice out of bounds play. Labby almost had the open look. Just couldn't get his handle on it. And now it's Albury. Back door goes Yaya. Nice kick out to Tenalia. And now Paxton Brody goes strong. Can't get it to go. Yaya kicks it out nicely again. 2 nice passes by Yaya. That time Albury drives to the rim hard and he gets fouled for the N1. Albury, a fantastic football player as well. Staniski now being guarded by Albury. Ball was tipped, so he would have been fine, but Didi Albury throws it out of bounds, and back come the Colts. Staniski now. Drives hard. Drives 45. Looks for somebody. Finds one. Lane's shot is up. It's blocked by Koski. Lambert's shot is up. And it's in and out. Lane back up, and he gets fouled. So nice job by White Pines, giving themselves some second, third opportunities there with some offensive rebounding. And Lambert's shot was in and out. Rebounded nicely by Lane Sayers. And he'll go to the line for 2. Albury now. Being guarded by Alabi. Tenalia, that's his strength, driving the 45. He looks to kick it. And gets it out to Koski. He can't get it inside to Paxton. And White Pines will come back, trying to cut into the lead, and Staniski. Ball's taken away by Albury. He goes up strong, can't get it to go. Koski now goes out of bounds. It'll be White Pines basketball, and starters come back in for Korah. Bud now. Shot is up, short. Rebounded there by Declan Murdoch, and back come the Colts. DeLuca now. Being guarded by Bud. Nice job, nice defense there by Christian. Pass inside, deflected by Labby. And now it's Declan. He goes baseline. Nice pass to Kader. And he's not going to miss. From there, Bud now looking for a teammate. Finds one, but he steps on the midline, and that's going to be a backcourt violation there on the Wolverines. And open shot there by Declan Murdoch. Nice defense there by Turco, and now Farrell comes in transition. Kicks it up to Declan. Murdoch swings it out to Nolan. He's open. Shot is up, and it's short. Staniski now. He's fouled by Kader. I think Kader thought he was on the soccer pitch there, trying to shoulder his opponent, battling for the ball, but this is basketball. Nolan, you can't do it here. Timeout here on the floor by White Pines. 4:12 left here to go in the first half. Just a reminder that Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Saultsports.com to honor the high school top athlete of the game when Sault Sports TV streams their regular season and postseason games. Each game, the Sault Sports announcer will select a player of the game for each one of the teams. They will be rewarded a Wendy's gift card and a Team Essentials Athlete of the Game t-shirt. Also, if you're interested in partnering with Saultsports.com gives your sports media brand unparalleled exposure to a passionate and engaged audience, driving more traffic and boosting your visibility. Together, we can create dynamic, targeted advertising opportunities that will enhance your reach and impact in the sports world. Contact us at saultsports@gmail.com. I'll take this brief moment here just to talk about some exciting new programming that's going to be coming this Sunday. Actually, we're getting back close to action, so I'll wait. 4:12 left to go here in the second quarter. It's the Colts 31, White Pines Wolverines 8. Even though the game's not going White Pines' way, I've certainly seen some nice things from them. Some of their shots just in and out, and some good defensive play there by the Colts again. It's DeLuca. You know, Declan looks to get something going from the baseline, can't get it to go. Kader with a nice rebound. He goes up strong, and he'll be fouled. Now, when it comes to rebounding, we always tell our players, you can take any box score of any game. Pick and choose any league you want, whether it's OUA, provincial, the NBA, WNBA. If you look at the box score and you look at the rebounding, and 9 times out of 10, the team that wins the rebounding battle is going to be the one that wins the game, and it's such an overlooked stat for those who aren't coaching, but I can guarantee you every coach looks at that. It's one of the first stats they look at, and one for Labby. Great job going up strong, and I'm telling you, I mean, Didi's done a great job going up strong, and he's been rewarded 3 times, and it's a nice player for White Pines, and certainly a building block for their team moving forward. But back to the rebounding, I mean, offensive rebounding, giving your team second and third and fourth opportunities, and when you can one and down your opponent on the defensive end, it certainly limits their possessions as well. And anytime you can give your team more possessions, obviously you're going to give them more opportunities to win. And Korah doing a nice job there with the rebounding, and some more DHO action there for the Colts, just dribble handoffs, and we'll talk about when we have a minute of the reads for both sides, the defense and the offense, when it comes to those dribble handoffs. Turco now, he's going to go strong. Nice pass by Turco. That's a great teammate. You know, Ty is used to filling the score sheet, and in this game here, he hasn't really had too many opportunities to score. He had one there, but instead, like all great teammates, he dished it to his teammate, and Declan made no mistake and added to his point total. DeLuca now with a nice hit ahead to Declan, and Declan gets fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2. So for those who maybe aren't aware, there's numerous basketball actions that take place within a basketball game, and all of those actions take place in an effort for the offense to find an advantage, and certainly one that we see a lot here with the Korah Colts is the DHO, which is dribble handoff. It's where one player will look to attack his teammate's defender with the dribble and then hand it off to his teammate going in the opposite direction. And certainly there's a number of reads that go into both sides. If you're the receiving player on the dribble handoff and your defender goes underneath, it's certainly a great opportunity to get a shot off or attack that space and with your speed to drive to the net. And here's Bud now. He kicks it out. Went out of bounds. Looked like they stepped out of bounds, and it'd be Korah basketball. As a person who's dribbling the ball in that dribble handoff, you want to attack the other player's defender, and sometimes you can set a screen while you're handing off. It can serve like a pick and roll. You can certainly roll to the basket or continue off into the corner. Certainly the offensive ball handler can just keep that ball, fake the handoff, and keep it, and just catch the defense off guard and go strong to the hoop. And there's another steal by Declan. He can't get it to go, and Turco now goes up strong. He can't get it to fall either, and now Turco again gets that one to go. Certainly lots of ways to defend the dribble handoff as well if you're on the defensive side. Person guarding the ball can kind of step back and let his teammate run through the dribble handoff and pick up his player on the other side. Murdoch with the steal, can't get the layup to go, and back come the Wolverines. Dadniski goes up strong, no call. Rebounded there by Kader. Nice soccer overhead pass to his teammate, Murdoch, and good ball movement. A nice finish by number 16 as he slices to the bucket, receives a nice pass, and finishes for another 2. So very impressed with Kader. He's not naturally a basketball player. It's I think his first time kind of getting some team basketball experience. I know he's played at the elementary school level, but certainly no academy type training for Mr. Kader, but as all good athletes, He's adjusting to the basketball scene quite nicely. Oh, Mom Jen is in the crowd for sure. I've seen her. Not sure if Dad Chris is here as well. Korah grads back in the day. And now Kader gets the rebound to tie. Another nice hit-ahead pass. And Farrell with a beautiful bucket. And Alex is a special player. And keep your, remember his name, because if this kid puts the time in, and I know he will, you're going to see him at the next level. Declan with another 2 points. Didi at the buzzer, doesn't fall. That is the end of the first half. Again, my name is Ryan Lillington. We got Chris Carr, superstar, doing the camera work, and Jay Hauslander in studio. We'll be back for second half action in about 10 minutes time. See you then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to second half action here at Korah Collegiate, featuring the Korah Colts and the White Pines Wolverines. It's junior boys action. It's the Algoma Thunderbird Athletics game of the week. And the first half was all Korah, and the first half starting like the second half starting like the first half ended, and some strong play there, and it's a careless giveaway there by Bud. He knows better. Again, he had a very strong weekend this weekend and really did take care of the basketball, hit a couple threes. So Christian certainly capable of playing good basketball. And the thing I like about Christian, he's always willing to learn. He always works extremely hard, and he's slowly getting the confidence of his teammates as well, which is also very big. And again, it's tough sledding against this core defense, and if your passes aren't accurate and your guys aren't open, they're going to steal it, and certainly looking to do the same again.
Now, Ryan, did you have an exhibition this past weekend?
Yeah, we did. Our boys went to Sudbury and had a very successful weekend. Won the final game which was, I guess, it was kind of exhibitions, but it was all in tournament format. So we played Timmins U15, we played Sudbury U16, and we played the very talented U14 team from Sudbury as well. And we did what we were supposed to do when playing those teams, and we were successful. And kind of wanted to see the Timmins team and how we stacked up against them. They always have a very good basketball program, and they have a very nice team there. And they're well coached, and then we played Sudbury's U16 team, and it was their first year of putting that team together, and they had a university coach from Laurentian coaching their team, so obviously a very well coached team there as well, and we were successful against both of those teams, and then we played a really good final game, and probably one of our best games of the year, and we won our final game by 35 against a team that had beaten our shorthanded lineup earlier in the exhibition series. So just an overall great weekend for us. We went in there wanting to work on a few things, and we certainly did that. And it was nice to get our boys together again. We've had a break because of the high school season. Boom! Alex Farrell doing what he does, and it was kind of funny, Jay. We had a coach there, a very animated basketball coach from Sudbury, and he was trying to pump up his kids. And number 24, Pine, with a nice bucket. And when our guys would miss a three, he would make the comment, "That's not him." And it was kind of a weird thing that I wasn't really used to, a coach talking about my kids, and so I responded. I'm like, "No, actually, that is him. He's one of the best three-point shooters for his age in our city, and certainly capable of doing that." And they kept. It was kind of a weird trash talking thing that they were doing to our players, and so one way to get rid of that is to play good basketball and quiet them. And Alex and the rest of the team certainly did that in the last game, beating them by 35. And I think Alex probably had 4 or 5 threes that game. So certainly one of the best three-point shooters in our city, and certainly showing that here today as well.
Now, how long is your season for the OBLs?
So it goes from March 8th and goes right into May, and then it concludes. So they'll play 6 games against Southern Ontario Talent, and in a certain division, the divisions haven't been finalized yet. They're still in the beginning stages of teams registering. You have until mid-February to register your team for the OBLs. So we start in March. March 8th is the first weekend, and we'll play 6 games over 3 weekends, and then we'll be reseeded after that, and the boys will be then in the final division that they'll participate 6 more games, and then the team that comes out on top record-wise will be declared the division champions, and then they'll participate in the Ontario Cup, which is the provincial championships for their age group. and their division, and I think that is the 24th, 25th weekend or something like that in May. So lots of fun basketball ahead for these boys. We're also looking to host a basketball weekend as well, and have some teams playing here in the Sioux. So certainly looking forward to lots of basketball. Our U13 boys are going to be playing in a couple of tournaments, and our U14 boys are doing a fantastic job with Coach Mike Duclos, and so they're going to be playing in a bunch of more tournaments, sanctioned tournaments. They're off to St. Thomas in April, and Brampton in May. So just a lot of exciting basketball stuff here happening with the academy, and more exciting stuff happening here at Korah as DeLuca gets it to Turco in transition, but he can't get it to fall. They are calling a foul after the shot attempt, I believe, and it'll be baseline out of bounds for the Colts.
Do you have any female tournament teams yet?
We do. Our U14 girls have done a great job as well. They went to LSSU just after the New Year's. They participated against a number of strong teams from the States. And they're looking to go on a couple of tournaments very soon as well. They are playing at LSSU again this weekend, so they're also getting a lot of playing time. And our 14 girls is a mixture of grade 8, 7s, and 6s. So if you're out there and you want to play basketball and you're a female, please reach out to Elite 8 Basketball at gmail.com and. Elite 8 Basketball Academy at gmail.com, and we'll certainly answer any questions you have. But we'd love to see more girls participating in our academy, and we are very excited to be offering a high school girls skills and scrimmage program starting this Sunday, and registration forms will be put out tomorrow, and Yaya Abassi with another nice bucket for the Colts. I'll give you some more information there once we get a break. And there's a foul there on Tchaikovsky, on Bud. And Christian will look to get it in bounds. Stednitsky will get it in. So run back. They'll be more careful. Yeah, you know, he drives. Nobody stepped up, and he made it look easy, and another two for the Colts. Stednitsky now. Tristan gets it to number 7. Blake Hopkins. Foul's being called, and Stednitsky will go to the line for 2. Nice to see Coach Oliveira back behind the bench this year again for the Wolverines, and Matt's been coaching at the high school level on and off for a number of years. I remember coaching against Coach Oliveira when he was at St. Basil's and I was at Korah way back in the day. I think that was when midget boys basketball was still a thing.
Wasn't he helping with Agoma for a while too?
I'm sure he was. Yeah. So Matt's got a plethora of knowledge, and very happy to have him running our junior NBA program that just ended. We ended with a Subway party. Subway, a great sponsor for us, and Matt and his coaching crew did a fantastic job with our junior NBA program. So very happy to have Matt on board. And
do the kids like to party better than the basketball?
Nope.
No.
No, these kids love basketball. And they do love Subway and the cookies as well, but I think if you're going to ask them which one they prefer, I'm pretty sure it'd be basketball. It's a very energetic group. We had 3 different separate sessions, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and they all did a great job and all had a lot of fun, lots of smiling faces, and while learning the game of basketball. And Canada Basketball designs that program, and it's certainly a fantastic program, not just teaching basketball skills, but also life lessons as well along the way. Lessons like communication, teamwork, commitment, hard work, all of those things. So it's certainly a fantastic program. We're very proud to have run it 3 years in a row, and we will continue to run it every single year. And nice job there by Albury going strong to the hoop. Lambert now gets it to Stadinski, being guarded by Albury, and gets it out to Hopkins. His shot is just off the mark. Rebounded there nicely by Didi, and he's going to look to go up strong, and he does. And he gets it to go. So strong game by Didi Alabi. Very impressed with how he plays the game, and certainly very physical and very aggressive. And little dump off there. It's Yaya to James Ewell. That's his first 2 of the ball game. Looking at James reminds me of a young Ryan Lewington. Jay with the mullet, love it. I had very.
Where did the hair go?
I had the curls in the back as well, and I'm telling you, I could show you a pretty impressive photo of some pretty good hair back in the day. But unfortunately, not the case anymore.
Know the feeling.
But I too had a mullet with a great mustache, and yeah, those were the days.
Well, my hair was down to my shoulders at one time, so.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm almost glad it fell out because it was a lot of work, boy. I tell you, it's. I think I left the classroom about 30 times an hour just to fix my hair, and don't have that stress anymore. Alabi now, he goes strong. He kicks it out, taken by Yaya. We talked about it earlier. Best defender in the city. Another steal for number 6, and he gets the ball back. And something I'm really impressed with Yaya this year, Jay, is like last year he was very narrow focused. Every time he got the ball, it was like he was going to go to the rim regardless of the situation. And this year you can see he's adapting nicely to team play, and he's looking for his teammates, and he's probably more unselfish than selfish. So nice to see him adapting and improving his skill. That is the end of the third quarter. So White Pines doubling their output in the first half in the third quarter. So a little more offense here from the Wolverines. I know walking by the change room on my way to grab some peanuts, I could hear Coach Oliveira giving some instructions to his players, and he was just looking for a couple of things that he wanted them to accomplish. Certainly got the message through to his teammates, or to his players.
And like you say, it doesn't reflect the score. I always say with White Pines, not because my kids went there, but I was talking to White Pines hockey coach last night, and he's also a teacher at White Pines, and he goes, it's one thing about White Pines, no matter the score, they don't give up to the final buzzer no matter what sport it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's if you don't get the numbers, and you're not going to get the the volume of players coming through, and so it's not always going to be a competitive balance when it comes to high school sports. And certainly, with the schools going to 4 schools, and a lot of the kids
Super schools too, right?
Yeah,
so.
super schools, and you get more kids going to your school, you're going to get more talent, and so the competitive balance sometimes suffers. And but certainly, with these White Pines Wolverines, they're not going to quit. And if you're being coached by Coach Oliveira, that's certainly not an option. And we're certainly not seeing any quit in these players here today as well. So kudos to them. And at the end of the day, it's just a game, and it's a game you're supposed to enjoy and have fun in and learn a ton of life lessons. And all you can do as a coach when you get your team is to overachieve with the team that you have, and that's the goal of every coach and every team. And if you can do that, for some teams it means a championship. For some teams it means closing the gap in the games that you play, and certainly improving as a team as you go. And These coaches get to teach a lot of valuable life lessons through sport, and basketball is one of those great sports to do that, and so many great life lessons, and the accountability and teamwork, and the dedication that it takes to improve on all of the skills. There's so many skills involved with the game of basketball. In order to be a complete player, you got to put the work in, and it certainly speaks to dedication and getting off your phones and working hard to improve. And it's that intensity and that will to compete, and so many things that can certainly help you along the way, and that leadership component.
And one thing I always say is when you see that athlete 10 years from now and they say, "Hi, Coach Lillington," and if they say that, you've done something right to help something positive in their life, right?
No, absolutely. And that really is the job at the end of the day. Is we're out here, whether you're teaching women or girls or boys, you're there to hopefully have some influence in them becoming good young women and good young men. And there's, again, so many life lessons that can be taught while you have their attention. And a lot of times when it comes to kids at this age, they're influenced by the people that are surrounding them, and you have that ability to make a positive impact on their lives. And it's a job that all coaches take seriously. And nice kick out there again. We just talked about it. Great court vision there by Yaya. He finds Paxton Brody, and the big man hits his second three of the ball game. And certainly something we'll be taking advantage of as we go through our season, is the ability for Paxton to play both inside and out. We're going to go both 4 in, 4 out, 1 in, and 5 out as well. And pulling the other team's big man out to defend Paxton is certainly going to be an advantage for our ball club. And Paxton's another player who's constantly wanting to improve, and he's certainly grown a lot in the last little while, and his shot is up and off the mark. And we know they're going to work out here at Korah. There he is again. Yeah, for 2 more. So looking for great things from Paxton moving forward. Interception there by deflection by Koski into the hands of Yaya. He gets it to Albury. 5:40 left to go in the game here. Nice pass inside. Albury can't get it to go, and back comes Bud. There's another foul. They don't call it. Nice pass there, Bud to Hopkins, and Yaya with the block, and Hopkins is just laughing. He's like, "Yeah."
Benches was excited for that one.
Yeah, for sure. Nice job there, driving baseline by Pine. He can't get it to go. Rebounded there nicely by Alabi, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And nice job there by Pine. Little pump fake baseline drive, and Alabi cleans it up, and he'll be rewarded with 2 from the line. And back come new players into the game. 2 more of Elite Eight's U15 team, and Thomas Davio and Mark Massacott. Again, both those players had great weekends as well. And we were unfortunately short there as Paxton was sick, not feeling well. So Mark got some extended minutes. And he didn't disappoint whatsoever. And we're certainly going to need Mark down the stretch throughout our OBL season. So he is sneaky good. And Thomas also had a very good weekend, and he's a great defender, and he's kind of still finding his way. He's developing into a nice basketball player, and there's Mark. He's not going to miss from there. 2 for number 24. So Thomas is certainly focusing on what he does well, which is play defense, and he's a great team player. As his offensive game continues to develop, and very excited to see what a very athletic Thomas Davio will look like in a couple years' time for sure. Certainly continues to earn more and more minutes. There he goes, driving baseline. That's one of his strengths. With the little fadeaway, just can't go. And back comes Alabi. You know, he's going to the rim strong. Nice job by Massacott with the steal. Deflection, and there's Declan Murdoch. Sees the floor very well, sees a wide open Ty Turco, and he makes a mistake. The Turco family has been around high school basketball here in Sault Ste. Marie for a number of years, coaching and playing, and no surprise to see young Ty Turco out here, following in the footsteps of many family members. Ball's out of bounds, go to Korah. Backdoor cut. So these two teams will face each other in semifinal action once the season is over. D.D. Alabi with another 2 for the Wolverines. Turco swings it to Davio, gets it inside to Massacott, can't get it to go. Bud, pump fake, drives, floater, falls short. And now Turco looks to headman it up to Declan. Declan looks to swing it out, he does, and Farrell's open for the 3, and it's just short. Stadnitsky now looks to get it to Alabi. He does. He spins. He shoots. Can't get it to go. Good defense there by Massacott. Got an injured player there. Looks like Stadnitsky got elbowed there in the face. I'm going to take a look at him. Looks like Tristan's going to come off there now, and Pine will come back in. Gavin Lambert back into the game for the Wolverines. So I'll take this time to select our Wendy's athlete of the game. For the White Pines Wolverines, he's had a strong game inside, did a great job driving the 45. He's about to go up with another opportunity here. He kicks it out. The ball gets stolen, but overall, D.D. Alabi has had a great game here for the Wolverines. Certainly, again, a building block they can continue to work on. And if he continues to work on his game, he's going to be a nice player. And Turco with another 3 for the Colts. And for the Korah Colts, number 11, Declan Murdoch has had a great game. He's done a great job in transition. He's seen his teammates for easy passes. He's probably got a good 20 points as he is on cue with 2 more. And just a great player who does everything well, and certainly deserving of the athlete of the game. So it's D.D. Alabi for White Pines, Declan Murdoch for the Colts, and boom! Christian Budd for 3. It's Certainly a capable three-point shooter for the Wolverines. And there's Mark, mascot, trying to kick it out. He does. Declan kicks it out to Thomas. One more pass to boom! Alex Farrell receives the one more pass from Thomas Davio. And certainly something they work on a lot as teammates. Alex is such a sweet stroke. I know he's works out constantly at the Y when he's not working with the academy or his high school team. So somebody definitely puts the work in the Labby with two more. And he's in double digits. Little fake DHO. Turco can't get it to go. Gets his rebound and puts it in. 25 seconds left to go in this one. And Christian Budd with the step back, can't get it to fall. He gets his own rebound, gets it to Boyer, gets it up, and doesn't go. Alabi now with another rebound, taken away there by Declan, and that's going to be the end of this ball game. And the Colts 88, and the Wolverines 28. My name is Ryan Lillington. I'm here with Chris Carr on the camera, Jay Hauslander in studio. We hope you enjoyed this basketball game, and stay tuned for the senior game coming up here at 7 o'clock between the same two teams. Looking forward to calling that game for you again. We'll see you then.